Hello and welcome to WWE SmackDown Live here in the WWE 2K Universe mode. Of course, if you're new here or you want to check out the other videos in the series, then check out the description below. We have a link to the playlist, and also if you can give us a subscribe, a like or a comment, that would be absolutely amazing and help the growth of the channel. Now, in our first match here tonight, we have Seth Rollins, the leader of the Church of Rollins, going one-on-one with the high-flying Ricochet. Oh, a big move there from Ricochet. Now, of course, Seth Rollins has already had his first match here in Universe mode, beating Chad Gable one-on-one on the first ever SmackDown with the help of his disciple, Buddy Murphy, which, of course, he is very conspicuous by his absence here tonight. Who knows what this means? Maybe Rollins just wants to prove himself here tonight without having anyone in his corner. Somehow I doubt this, but we will see later in this match. But Rollins wants to prove that he is worthy to be our inaugural Universal Champion. Of course, he believes, as the leader of the church, that he should be the Universal Champion. However, he has not earned himself his place in that match yet, and maybe a win here tonight over Ricochet will get him into that match. But in our main event tonight, we will have Drew McIntyre taking on Daniel Bryan, and the winner of that match will definitely be going into that Universal title match. Whether they're going up against Seth Rollins or not, we will have to find out, but it will be Drew McIntyre versus Daniel Bryan to determine who is going to Backlash to fight for that Universal Championship. Now Rollins getting the pinfall there, only a one count. And of course, if you're interested in the analytics of this Universe mode, if you go down to the comment section, the description below, you will be able to see in the match card, we have listed how the win-loss record, and what did I say? There he is, as Buddy Murphy coming out here to distract Ricochet, trying to give Rollins the upper hand here. Absolutely despicable behaviour. Of course Rollins won't play fair here. Big drop kick to the back of Ricochet there. But as I was saying, go down to the description, go into the match card, and you can see the win-loss records of our competitors. So of course, Rollins is at a 1-0 after his debut match against Chad Gable, but Ricochet hasn't had a match yet, so he's at a 0-0 win-loss record overall in this Universe mode. I can't believe Rollins, though, getting Murphy to come out here to distract. And the curb stomp. It's done. Murphy's distraction has won it for Rollins here. 1, 2. Ricochet still in this match. Unbelievable. But Ricochet kicked out of the curb stomp there. Rollins going up to the top rope. Oh, going for an elbow drop there. But as you can see, Murphy appears to have left ringside. But I imagine it must be the top of the ring waiting for the end of this match. Waiting for his leader to come and join him. But very interesting that Murphy isn't just there trying to distract this entire time. It'd be very impressive if Ricochet got a win here. That would be a big upset victory here for Ricochet. Put him in good contention going forwards in this Universe mode. Rollins going for the pinfall. 1, only a 1 count. Rollins is not happy though. Not happy that after his distraction, his planned distraction from Buddy Murphy, and a curb stomp, that Ricochet is still in this match. He is not a happy bunny right now. Ricochet catching the leg. Going for the pinfall there. 1, only a 1 count. Seth Rollins still in this match. Seth Rollins not going to give up that easily, is he? Ricochet, big uppercut there to Seth Rollins. What's Ricochet going for here? Dragging Seth against the ropes. Oh, almost hit that rolling kick there in Rollins, but unfortunately missed it. Dropping there with that suplex. Oh, wow, big kick there to Seth Rollins. Going for the pinfall. 1, only a 1 count there from Ricochet. Ricochet picking up Rollins. What's he going for here? Huge kick to the side of the head. Is that going to be it? Was that a kick knocked Rollins unconscious? Let's see Ricochet going for the pin. He's taking quite a while to get here though. 1, Two, not even a 2 count, just a 1. Ricochet sure did take his time going for that pinfall. Ricochet picking him up. Down again with that power bomb. Is Ricochet going up for the top rope? Is he looking for that 630? 630 going for the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Seth Rollins still in this. That would have been huge for Ricochet. Is he going again? Going up for a second 630. Unbelievable. Ricochet, a second 630. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Ricochet not being able to put away Rollins after 2 630s. I don't think Ricochet knows what to do now. Rollins coming back into this match. A sling blade there. Rollins is definitely back in a good position in this match. Elbows to the face there of Ricochet. And there it is, the curb stomp. Curb stomp. And down he goes to the mat. Rollins dragging him in centre. That's got to be it though, the curb stomp. The second curb stomp of this match. 1, 2. But no, Ricochet somehow he's still in this match. Ricochet really proving himself in this match. Ricochet drags Rollins to the centre of the ring, going for the pinfall. 1. Only a 1 count here. Oh, a super kick to Rollins' face there. What's he going for? Suplex. Oh, wait a second. I'm just getting word from the backstage correspondence that apparently Braun Strowman has just arrived in the building and he is absolutely furious after last week where Chad Gable defeated him by countout. Apparently he is searching the backstage areas looking for Chad Gable. We'll get back to this later tonight, I'm sure, and we'll hear more about what's going on with Braun Strowman and Chad Gable later tonight. But back to the action at hand. Rollins over the top reversal there. Big knee to the head, knocking Ricochet out. Is that it? That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That knee must have knocked him out cold. Seth Rollins, your winner here tonight. And I'm getting word that Seth Rollins will be a part of that Universal title match now. He will be going on to face whoever wins our main event tonight, Drew McIntyre and Daniel Bryan, and Seth Rollins moving forward to Backlash with the help of Buddy Murphy, his disciple. Seth Rollins standing tall here tonight. And Braun Strowman has just come into the locker room looking for where Chad Gable is. It doesn't look like he's in a very good mood tonight, Braun Strowman. This is not a good place to be for Curt Hawkins, dropping him through the table. Oh no. I guess Curt Hawkins didn't know where Chad Gable was. To be honest, that's not a good place to be. Braun Strowman taking out his frustrations, of course, after that loss to Chad Gable last week. He thought he was immune. He thought he was the strongest man here. But unfortunately, it's not worked out that way. And what's Braun Strowman going for here? Oh my goodness, what's he doing? Oh, Curt Hawkins destroyed there through the TV. Back to the action, I guess. And now we're back with the Revival taking on the New Day. And as I said, this determines who will face for the SmackDown Tag Teams Championships at Backlash. Who will face the Street Profits at that show? Oh my goodness, I would not have wanted to be Curt Hawkins right then. Getting thrown through that table and into the TV. I've heard news that apparently Chad Gable is here tonight, but I have no idea where he is backstage. And hopefully for him, Braun Strowman does not find him, because he is not a happy man right now. Going for the pinfall there, Scott Dawson. No, only a 1 count there over Kofi Kingston. Something very interesting to see who wins this match. It's two very different styles here. The New Day more fun, exuberant, more faster, whereas the Revival very technical and very tag team oriented, as in more traditional tag team oriented. Obviously the New Day are still very good at tag team wrestling, but the Revival are very much based around the 80s and 90s of tag team wrestling and the traditional way of doing it. Whereas, as you can hear with Xavier Woods blowing on that trombone, the New Day are very much a modern team here. Dash picking up Kofi. Went for a big drop kick, but no. Kofi Kingston pushed him out of the way there. Kofi Kingston also the veteran in this match. He has been in the company for a very long time, but it is both these teams' debut here in Universe Mode. So we'll have to see how that plays in and where this is going to put them for the future. Big win here, even if you don't win the championships. This is still going to be a win on your record, which is going to help you for future matches. Kofi getting the tag there to Big E. Also, we did see, a couple of weeks ago, back on Raw, we did see Kofi Kingston run out and attack AJ Styles when he wasn't even supposed to be on the show. It's a very interesting question as to why Kofi Kingston did this. Because we've had clarification that Keith Lee, because Keith Lee's music played, and Keith Lee is a SmackDown superstar, yet to make his debut. But Keith Lee's music did play on Raw as well in that match against AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura. But that was the club's doing. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the club, managed to get backstage and played the music of Keith Lee to distract Shinsuke Nakamura, because of course AJ knew what was coming. But Shinsuke, very confused as to why Keith Lee's music was playing when he was not anywhere near this. But you do have to wonder why Kofi felt the urge to go and involve himself in business that wasn't his. He's not even a Raw superstar, he shouldn't have been there. But still, he decided to get his hands on AJ Styles. And maybe we'll find out more at the pay-per-view, because that is the only time where these two brands are supposed to intertwine, is at the pay-per-view. Is they're all going to be there backstage, where really, on Raw, it should only be our Raw talent that are there, and SmackDown, only our SmackDown talent. So, it's very interesting here. We'll have to see if we hear more from Kofi Kingston in the future as to why he decided to attack AJ Styles with that Trouble in Paradise. Dash throwing Kofi to the outside. Taking down Kofi Kingston there. I also have to say that I do feel like Big E does have a future as a singles competitor here in Universe Mode. I would say the same for Kofi and Xavier as well, actually. All of the New Day, I could see them doing very well as tag team competitors and also as singles competitors. They all definitely have that it factor. Oh! The Midnight Hour already. 1, 2, 3. There you go, the New Day are going on to Backlash. It's going to be the New Day versus the Street Profits at Backlash. That is going to be a very interesting match indeed. Two very flamboyant and extra teams. Be very interested to see who comes out on top. But yes, Backlash, the New Day versus the Street Profits for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Oh no, Braun Strowman again. Akira Tozawa, move out of the way. Oh no, Braun Strowman taking him down. And what's Braun Strowman going to think about doing here? Chad Gable, please, if you're in this building, get out of this building right now. Braun Strowman is not going to give up until he finds you. And what's he doing here? Oh no, Akira Tozawa destroyed. Braun Strowman, what have you done? Right, let's get back to the ring right now. And now we're back in the ring with a fatal four-way match to determine one of the men who will be fighting for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. We have Cesaro, Matt Riddle, Bobby Lashley and Keith Lee. 4 men making their debuts here tonight, looking to make a big impact and going on to fight for that Intercontinental Championship. Now I am hearing rumours backstage that after what happened with Chad Gable and Braun Strowman last week, Chad Gable potentially could be getting this other shot in this match. But if Braun Strowman finds him beforehand, I don't think Chad's going to make it to that match, let's be honest. Chad Gable is going to need a miracle if he would get to that match. But it's not been confirmed yet, we're going to find out first if one of these men is going to be going on to the pay-per-view. Keith Lee taking Bobby Lashley down to the outside there. It's very interesting that the two bigger men here are going after each other, whereas the two technical wrestlers are in the ring going after each other instead. It's very interesting to see. I would have thought that Bobby Lashley or Keith Lee would have taken advantage of the smaller stature of Matt Riddle and Cesaro. But no, wanting to prove something, going after each other. Keith Lee posing there to the audience, asking them all to bask in his glory. Oh, huge senton there from Matt Riddle in the ring. Going for the pinfall 1. Now, of course, this is no elimination, so whoever gets the pinfall will win the match. And also, there is not false count anywhere. It's only pinfalls inside the ring that matter. Keith Lee and now Matt Riddle going together, and Bobby Lashley and Cesaro. Very interesting they've decided to split off to inside and outside the ring. I think if I was in this match, I would much rather be inside the ring, because that is where the pinfalls can happen. Outside the ring, Matt Riddle and Keith Lee, they cannot pin each other. And look at Cesaro there. Oh, a massive uppercut there on Bobby Lashley, going for the pinfall. 1, nope. Kicking out instantaneously there. Very impressive by Bobby Lashley. But I cannot believe the strength of Cesaro to hold Bobby Lashley over his head like that and then drop him down with that big uppercut. I cannot believe that strength. Keith Lee, nope, Matt Riddle reversing there. Oh, big knee to the face of Keith Lee, taking him off his feet. Very impressive there. Oh my goodness, Keith Lee. He is a big man, but he certainly knows how to fly, as we saw that big Hurricane Rana there. Close line on Cesaro from Bobby Lashley. It's going to be very interesting to see who wins this match. I think no matter which one of them, we're going to have a very good match to pay-per-view. They're all four of them are very formidable opponents. Riddle picking him up. Nope. Keith Lee reversing. Bobby Lashley doing the same to Cesaro that Cesaro did to him. But then putting him down for the Dominator. Bro to sleep in the ring. Is Matt Riddle going to pin Keith Lee here? Matt Riddle certainly taking his time though. Matt Riddle taking his time, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, Cesaro notices, but Keith Lee kicks out of it. Keith Lee still in this match. Now Cesaro going after Keith Lee, wanting to take advantage of the damage that Matt Riddle has already done. Matt Riddle, oh, a series of punches to Bobby Lashley there. Matt Riddle posing off. Keith Lee, belly-to-belly suplex to Cesaro there, making him roll outside the ring, and we're back. Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, once again, middle of the ring. Riddle pounding punches down onto the head of Keith Lee. Bobby Lashley trying to find his way in there. But he does not want to exert his energy if he does not have to. Keith Lee, Bobby Lashley back at it again. Keith Lee picking up Bobby Lashley. And down he goes. Oh my goodness. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, Cesaro just there. Going for the referee. Knocking the referee out. And breaking up the pinfall. My goodness, Keith Lee is going for the Spirit Bomb. And, oh, huge powerbomb there. Is this going to be it? Keith Lee picking him up? Nope, Cesaro reversing. Riddle getting back in the ring. Oh, big uppercut there from Cesaro. Flying uppercut. Oh, Cesaro. Cesaro's going to try and make Keith Lee tap out with the sharpshooter. But no, in the ropes. Bad positioning there from Cesaro. You think you know better. Riddle picking him up. Throw to sleep there from Matt Riddle, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, no one's there, but Cesaro kicks out. Unbelievable. Cesaro still in this match. Matt Riddle being very close to winning this already. Oh, and he's going for the Bro Derek. Very similar to, of course, Cesaro's neutralizer. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle moves forward to the pay-per-view. Matt Riddle will be fighting for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. Very impressive from all of the men there. Oh, that huge throw to sleep onto Keith Lee. Very impressive. Matt Riddle really having a good showing in that match. But so did all those men. I was going to list them all off. All of those men had a very good showing in that match. But luckily for Riddle, Riddle has come out on top and is going to get that opportunity to become the first Intercontinental Champion here in Universe Mode. Chad Gable! Oh no, Braun Strowman's found him. Braun Strowman is chasing after him. Where's Chad going? He's climbing up on top of this truck. But that's not a good place to hide. Have you not seen what's happened to the other people here tonight? Chad Gable apparently taunting Braun Strowman. Has he got an idea? I think this just spells disaster for Chad. This is not a good place to be for Chad Gable. Wait a second. Oh, Braun! Oh no, Gable! Oh my goodness. Braun Strowman is just destroyed. He is in pieces. Chad Gable running to his car and escaping for the night. And now we're here with our main event. Drew McIntyre versus Daniel Bryan to determine who will face for the Universal title. Sorry, I'm still flustered for words after what just happened with Braun Strowman and Chad Gable. I can't believe Chad Gable managed to sucker in Braun Strowman and throw him off the top of that trailer. Like, Braun Strowman, he is going to be in a very bad place, but he still managed to stand up after all that was done. I cannot believe it. Chad Gable escaping Braun Strowman this week, getting away from him. Oh, but I'm just getting word from backstage that next week, Chad Gable will be in action against a mystery opponent. He is being forced to be in action to see if he is worthy to face Matt Riddle for the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. So Chad Gable wins next week, he will get that match against Matt Riddle. But if he doesn't, who knows what will happen to that match. It'll just be a mystery opponent for Riddle, I guess. But you have to wonder, Braun Strowman is not going to be far away from that match. What is Chad Gable going to do to be able to avoid Braun Strowman once again? I don't think he's going to be able to. I think Braun Strowman is going to rip him in half, to be honest. Goodness me. But back to the match at hand. Of course, the winner of this match will face Seth Rollins in that first match to determine who will become the Universal Champion here on SmackDown. Will it be Daniel Bryan? Will it be Drew McIntyre? Let's find out. Both these men, of course, making their debuts tonight in WWE 2K20 career mode. Career mode? Universe mode, of course, is what I mean to say. It'll be very interesting to see, because Daniel Bryan, of course, more technical, high-flying, perhaps, in his offense. Drew McIntyre, very much a brawler, very much a big man, taking down his opponent. And you have to wonder, is Daniel Bryan going to be able to outspeed Drew McIntyre here tonight? That may be his way to victory. And of course, his submissions, the yes lock, that knee lock he has as well. Daniel Bryan has a lot of tools in his arsenal. And you have to wonder, will that be enough for him to be able to beat Drew McIntyre? Or will it just be one Claymore and it's done? Who knows? Out of the ring right now, both of our competitors. Drew McIntyre picking up Bryan. But Bryan taking down the big man with a Hurricane Rana there. Bryan throwing McIntyre into the ring. Bryan picking him up. Now McIntyre ready for whatever move he was going for. But Bryan, again, reverse. These guys really know each other quite well, it seems like. Managing to reverse around the offense of each other very easily here. McIntyre got him up. Air raid siren there to Daniel Bryan, going for the pinfall. 1, 2. No, Bryan's still in this match. McIntyre not there just yet. McIntyre, of course, he's calling for it. He's calling for the future shock. Future shock, is he? Bryan. Is this it? It's over. Future lock DDT. It's already done. Future shock. 1, 2, 3. And welcome back to our main event of the evening. Sorry, I'm still quite shook after what I just saw with Chad Gable and Braun Strowman. Chad Gable managing to sucker in Braun Strowman and then throwing him from the top of that truck. I cannot believe that. How Braun Strowman's body must be feeling, I don't know. But all I do know is that Braun Strowman ended up that segment standing up. I cannot believe it. But Chad Gable has escaped from it tonight, escaping the building, and I'm hearing word that next week Chad Gable will be in action here on SmackDown. He will be going one-on-one with a mystery opponent to determine who will be going into that match with Matt Riddle. Chad Gable is being forced to get another win, and if he does win, he will face Matt Riddle at the pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. But you have to imagine Braun Strowman is not going to be far from that match. If I was Chad, I would... I don't know, to be honest. I would be very scared. No need to think of a good way to try and avoid Braun Strowman again, but I have to say, it feels like it's just a ticking time bomb. Chad Gable's time must be coming to an end soon. But anyway, back to the action at hand here in our main event. Drew McIntyre, Daniel Bryan, trying to determine who will be facing Seth Rollins to determine the inaugural WWE Universal Championship. Drew McIntyre throwing Daniel Bryan into the corner. Of course, Drew McIntyre, the much bigger man in this match. But Daniel Bryan does have such a strong understanding of technique, technical wrestling. The submissions and the speed that he has is very, very impressive. It's really going to come down to that. Who is going to be able to... Is he going to be brawn or is he going to be speed? Which one will come out on top? Daniel Bryan kicked to the back of the head there. Lifting up Drew McIntyre and stomping down on that chest there. Stomping him into the mat. Putting a mud hole into him. Oh, big chop to the back from Drew McIntyre there. McIntyre. Kick to the chest. No, Bryan has got him. Bryan has managed to grab him. And Bryan picking up McIntyre. Throwing him into the ring there. Bryan kick to the chest of McIntyre. What's he going for here? Going for the submission. He's got it in. He's got the yes lock in. He's got the crossface in even. Is this it? Is Drew McIntyre going to tap out? Is Drew McIntyre done? No, Drew's got the hand. Breaking the hold of Daniel Bryan there. Not allowing him to tap out. Daniel Bryan. Got McIntyre where to take him. Take him over to those ropes. What's he going for here? McIntyre, though, throwing Daniel Bryan over the top. Not allowing Bryan to get the moves off. McIntyre taking him back into the ring. Big suplex back into the ring there from Drew McIntyre. Going for the pinfall. One. Not even a one count there for Drew McIntyre. Daniel Bryan is in a very good position here in this match. Throwing Drew McIntyre into those ropes. Daniel Bryan with a little knee, but nope. Drew McIntyre trying it again. Oh, taking down Daniel Bryan down to the mat. Drew McIntyre is certainly looking dominating in this match so far. You'd have to say he is the favourite to win this. Again, going for it again. Another massive suplex from the outside. Drew McIntyre. He's got it. He's got the Future Shock. Future Shock DDT. Is that it? 1, 2. Daniel Bryan still in this match. Daniel Bryan kicked out with the Future Shock DDT. Of course, Drew McIntyre still has a big suplex there from Daniel Bryan, managing somehow to get Drew McIntyre over his head. Of course, Drew McIntyre still has that Claymore kick. That huge Claymore kick, which will really do a lot of damage. He'll probably knock out Daniel Bryan if it hits him. 1. Only a 1 count there for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan again going for that submission. Going for the submission on Drew McIntyre. Is this going to be it? Is Drew going to tap out in the middle of the ring? Lucky, managed to get to the ropes. He was trying to reach forward, but then realised his feet were close to the ropes. 1, 2, 3. I think that was luck for Drew McIntyre. He must have managed to choke out Drew McIntyre. Daniel Bryan must have choked out Drew McIntyre with that submission. See, if you look at the positioning, it must have been round his throat. And Drew McIntyre flailed and got his leg to the ropes, but he was already out of it. He was out of it by the time Daniel Bryan got on that second submission. Unbelievable. Daniel Bryan is going to move forward to face Seth Rollins at the pay-per-view. A backlash. There he is. There is the man that Daniel Bryan is facing, Seth Rollins. What is he doing? But no, Bryan got the best of him. Seth Rollins tapped. Seth Rollins tapped out in the middle of the ring. I saw it. You saw it. He is tapped. Bryan managing to get Seth Rollins to tap out in the middle of this ring. Is this how it's going to be for their match at Backlash? Daniel Bryan now working over the Church of Rollins leader, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe Seth Rollins just tapped out. Daniel Bryan pummeling down those fists onto Seth Rollins' face. Is this what we're going to be seeing at the pay-per-view? Daniel Bryan really standing strong here. And again, of course, hitting all 10 of those punches. And Daniel Bryan standing tall at the end of SmackDown.